Okay guys, this is how hackers used to hack any computer system using Trojan virus. Sometimes they can create a payload and you download it online, or they can send it through email, or they can send it through any forms. Once you download it, and they will overtake all your computer system. So now the first thing you need to do as an ethnical hacker is to get your own IP address. The IP address that you are using on your Kaligpt, just type ifconfig and you are going to get the IP address. You surely see the IP address in ETH0 or WLAN 0. So you see it there. So this is the IP address, you copy it. So as I've told you earlier that we are using AI, so you are going to take it over to AI, and in the AI you just say generate encoded window payload. You know, the computer system you want to attack is Windows, so generate window payload with IP address, paste the IP address and make it very undetectable. Now you see it's going to tell you that it can't generate it, blah 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 blah. So it will first generate the first one for you. You can see the first one, then you see it is now giving us another option, which is this one. Now in this one, this one is using some encoders, you understand. This one can still bypass some firewalls, you understand, and it can also bypass some little detection system. So we are going to use this one for it. So you can copy it, then you take it to your Kaligpt. So take it to your download. You know, I want to create it under download, so take it there, then you paste it. Then now you can start editing whatever you want to edit. So you can decide to change this one to a name that you want. You understand? You can say Bado. You see, then so it is using Shikata, you understand, to encode it. You understand? So that is, and the encoder take integration of, let me even explain it from the beginning. So here now, MSFVenom is what you are using to generate payload, which is P for payload. This P means payload. So you are generating payload, and payload for what? Payload for Windows operating system. You can generate payload for Android operating system or for iOS operating system, depending on the machine you are attacking as an ethnical hacker. Then Meterpreter, then reverse HTTPS or TCP. So I prefer using TCP, so you change it. So that's why you need to have that knowledge of cybersecurity. If you don't have it, whatever I generate for you, you may not actually get the actual result. So now your LOs is what? Is the IP address that I got from my Kaligpt. So which is this one, you see. Then the L port, you can change the L port to something that you feel like you are conversant to. I can say 1122, so that I can remember something you can remember, you understand. Now the F simply means you are generating what type of file you generating. You are generating executable file. In an advanced ethnical hacking, in a red teamer operation, so sometimes you may not need to generate EXE first. You need to generate it as a raw file. Then you now encode it with C#, different. You use some obfuscation code to obscure it, so that advanced antivirus will not detect it. So then you now call encoders. So encoders you are using Shikata, Ganai, that's the encoders. And integration, how many integrations do you want? 8. So I can increase this one to maybe 8. I can use it to 10 or 9 or anything. Then O for out, dash O means output, then what? Bado.exe. So now I'm going to press enter. So if I press enter now, it is going to help me to generate the payload before I start attacking. So once I generate this payload, I am now going to set up a server. So now the payload has been generated. You can see this Bado.exe. You see it? So let me confirm it. I can just say ls to list. So you see it. So this is the payload I've generated. Now that I've generated the payload, so the next thing is to what? Is to start up a server. So I'm going to start up a server, because it is server I'm going to use to host it online. Then I can now fetch it from online, download it on my system, and you understand, do whatever I want to do with it. So let me host it. So I'm going to use Python, then server. So you see Python -m, then http.server, then port 8080. Then I'm going to start that. So now the server has started already. So the next step, which is the third step. So step 1, I generated payload. Step 2, I on my server. You understand? I on my server to host the payload. Now step 3 now is to go and on my MSF Metasploit framework. So what I'm going to do there is just going to type MSF console, you understand, and I'll type enter. So this one is going to open the Metasploit framework. So because I'm going to use this Metasploit framework to what? To gain access to the system. It is what I'm using to hack, you understand, to gain access to the system. So you see it is starting already. So once this Metasploit framework started, then I'm going to run some payload on it, you understand. I'm going to run my listener and all that on it. So let's wait for it. So it is already loading. So now the Metasploit framework have started. Now what we are going to do here is that we are going to use one of these exploits that's in Metasploit, and we call it multi handler. So I'm going to just say use exploit slash multi slash handlers. You see it, then you click enter. So it is going to use this exploit, which we are going to use to listen. So this exploit now, the major purpose is just to help us to listen, so that anytime the owner of this system click on that particular payload that we created, we'll be able to get access, remote access to such person computer system. Payload. So the payload you are going to set, make sure that the payload look exactly like the one you use to generate the payload. So let me go back. So make sure that it look exactly like this. Make sure it is exactly like this. So you can come here and copy this one, then you go back and understand. So you can paste it, so I can generate the payload. You see it? So window, Meterpreter, reverse TCP. So now enter. So you see it has set the payload. So the payload has been set now. Now that the payload has set, you need to configure the payload. You understand? You have to configure it. So you type show options, then enter. So this one is going to show you things that you need to set up for this payload to work. You see, you need to set up your L host, and if you check your L port, so you see that your L port is not what you shows. Your own L port is 1122. So now let's first set the L host. So set L host. So it's going to be 192.168. You may go and check it. You may go and verify your real IP address. So which is this one. You see it now. You can copy it, 192.168.210.132. You see? So 192.168.210.132. You must make sure everything is accurate, else it will not work. So now you have already set your L host. Now the next thing you can do there is to set your L port as well. So you see set your L port. So your L port now is 1122. So you can go and verify it from your payload creation. So I think the L port is, you see, 1122. So it is accurate. So you can actually proceed with this one. So now you have set your L host and your L port. So now I've cleared the screen. So let me go. So I'm going to type show options to see if everything is set up. Now you can see everything is set up already. So port 1122, then the L host is what, 192.168.210.132. So now I can run it. So now on my listening port. So the next thing there is to let me confirm if my server is still running. Okay, my server is still running. So what I'm going to do now is to fetch my payload. So I'm going to visit my web browser. So my web browser, I'll just type 192.168.210.132, then colon 8080. So here now I'm going to click enter. So this one I'm using it to access my payload. So you see it has shown my payload. You see this is the directory for my payload, the payload I created on my Kaligpt. You see this is it. So sometimes hackers can host a website and put something like this there for somebody to download or mistakenly download. So they are going to use different kind of social engineering method to convince you so that you can download it and see and check whether it is a legitimate one or not. So now I'm going to click on this. So if I click on it, you see I'm trying to downloading it. You see, so I'm already downloading it. I'm waiting for it to download. So as I'm waiting for it to download, you see it has shown me that I've accessed it, showing, you see, 200, showing that I've accessed it. If I check my Metasploit framework, you see it has already set up the listening. It's already listening like this. So the moment I try to open it or I try to run that particular payload, I'm going to gain section here, and I'm going to control the system remotely. So let me go back to my, so in this place now I've already downloaded it. So this is it. So let me open it. So if I open it, so now I'm trying to open it. So as I open it now, you see that it is telling me that the window defender does not recognize blah, 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 blah. So you know, on the norms, real hackers, they will use some social engineering trick here. The display thing that will show here, you understand, would be like something that will convince you, understand, or they may even look for a way to bypass this alert that will tell you that so things malicious, not. But the moment they write some text here, they may use it to convince you. They may use some social engineering to convince you. So you, if you run anyway. Now the moment you click on run anyway, so the hackers has already gained backdoor. They have already gained section in their Kaligpt. So if I go back to Kaligpt, you see it shows that Meterpreter section 2 open. So meaning that I've already opened one before. I've not closed it. So this is section 2. So I'm already in the system like this. So I'm already inside the person system. So how am I going to know? So for me to know, okay, for me to show you that I've already gained, so let me type system info. So you see, show me that it's a computer and it is Windows 10. It's Windows 10 I'm running. You see it showing me everything. So I can say GUID. If I type GUID, it's going to give me the person section. You understand? The section that the person is using right now on that computer system. You understand? On that computer system. So now there are a lot of things I can do on this particular software that even the owner will not even know, will not even detect that something is going on. Okay, for me to confirm, I can say if config. So you see now, if config now show me all the whole network that is on that Windows operating system. You see, so you see this is the first one, interface 1. This is the second one. So this is my own adapter, network adapter. You see that I'm using. So all the whole network that is on that particular system, you can get access to it, and as an some hackers can even attack it, and you understand. So that is it. So yeah, we are escalating our privileges, you understand, one by one. So another thing we can do there is that we can try to see the stuff that are running on the system. So let me type PS. So this one will show all the stuff that are running, all the programs that are running on that particular system, on this my particular system. These are programs that are running. You see, I'm running VirtualBox. You see, it shows that it is running. You see, so a lot of things that are running on my system, you see, I'm seeing it. So this is how hacker will be seeing it too. Once they hack into your website and they hack into your system. So this is how they've seen. So you can also type PWD, that's print working directory. So to see where you are. So I'm inside the download. So inside this download now I can list things that are inside the computer download, and I'm going to see that. I'll say ls. So it's going to show me things that are already inside this place. You see? So these are the things that are inside it. You understand? You see? These are some songs I have on this computer system. You see it? So this is virtual machine. These are some things that these are autopsy that are used for forensic. You see? A lot of files like that. These are Kaligpt. A lot. You see? So all these things, they are on my Windows system. You see? So I'm just I can access, in fact I can even download any of them. I can download any of them. So let me try to download one of them. Okay, I want to download a very small file, a file that will not take much time. Okay, let me download this one, Owning JPEG. So let me download it. So I can just type download, and I'm going to have it on my Kali. So I'll just type download, then paste it. So I've downloaded it already. You see it. So it is in home, Kali, then Owning. So let me go and check it. You see it now. If I go here, sorry, I go to this place, I can go to my desktop. Let me open it. So inside this place now I have Kali. So let me go to Kali, then let me scroll down. You see it. This is the picture. So this is a picture. You see it, Owning.jpg. So I've downloaded it. So this is how hackers can actually download some pictures from your computer system without you even knowing. You will not even know what is going on. You understand? They will be doing all these things underground, and you will not know what is going on. So you see, so another thing they can do there is that they can also check. You understand? Who am I? I can check who am I? To know, okay, the kind of things I have. Okay, sorry, for me to run who am I need to gain shell. Let me gain shell. I will just type shell. So it's going to take me to shell. So I've gained shell now. You understand? I'm already inside the Windows system. So if I type who am I, so I'm going to see. You see, I'm an admin. You see it. So I've already gained shell. So let me go back so that I can on the camera. So the next time, what we want to do now is to on the camera. So we want to take picture of our target. So now let's take picture. So we are going to type webcam underscore snap. So this one is going to take the picture of that particular victim, of that particular person that has been hacked. So if I start it now, so you see it has started the camera, it has started taking my picture. You see, so it has gotten, you see got frame. So you see, so this is it. Here is dark, so that is why my face is not being shown very well. I can take another picture. Okay, let me take another one. Okay. So you see it now. So this one is clear. You see, so I've gotten picture of myself. So that is how it actually work. You see it. So I've taken the victim picture. So that is one. Another thing there is that I can also stream. You understand? I can also stream the victim. I can also on the victim camera and be doing video, and the person may not know. You understand? You may just notice that his camera is just on, but it will not show any display on the screen to show that something is working. So what I'm going to do there is the same way. So if I type so webcam underscore stream. So this one is going to, so let me wear my clothes. Now this one is already streaming me. You see it. So this is streaming. You see it. This is me. So this is how ethnical hackers can actually stream you online. See, so we take record of all these things and it will be stopped. You see it. So you can also stop it. You see, that's gotten a lot of streaming. You see, so it can also stop it. Just press Ctrl C and it will stop. You see, so to get that file now, you can go to your Kali folder. So let me first go to desktop. Then inside my folder I have my Kali as well. So here now, if I go to this Kali, I'm going to get all the information of what I've taken. See all the picture I've taken. See picture and the stream of what I've taken. You see it now. So it's going to show me everything. See, so all these things I've gotten it. So from the target. So that is video stream. Then another thing there is that we can also record voice. So now for me to run the person mic, you understand, I want to hear what the person is actually saying. So I can just type something like record underscore mic, then duration of what, of 100 seconds, or I can give it a duration of 10 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever seconds I feel like. So I'll just put it here and it is going to record. So let me say 100 seconds and it's going to record. It's going to start recording all the voice interaction, as long as the system is where somebody is talking or somebody is saying something. So it's going to record everything and it's going to save it on my Kali. So that is it. So another thing which is the most dangerous thing is to on keylogger. Keylogger simply means you on a key that will actually bring everything that the person type on his or her own keyboard. Anywhere that the person type it, you are going to get it. If the person type username, you get it. If the person type password, you are going to get it. So you are going to use what we call key scan underscore start. So the moment you start this one like this, then if I go to this list and I say I love requests, you see I'm on my Windows system contents. So as I've typed it like this, I'm going to get information. You understand? So how am I going to get the information? You see, starting the keys to blah blah blah, incorrect function blah blah blah. Don't mind the emo. It has already gotten that. So I'm going to just say key, then key dump, key scan dump. If I type key scan dump, so I'm going to get whatever I typed. You see, I love request content. So this is it. I've gotten the keylogger. So it definitely, if somebody type password, I am going to get the password as well. So that is how you can run a keylogger. So in my next video, I am going to show you how you can protect yourself against this kind of attack. Don't use this content for illegal activities. If you are caught hacking system illegally or hacking some devices illegally, please tell them you don't know who Kaligpt is. Thanks for watching. Follow, like and share for more. God bless you.